Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. And our pitcher in this game, Casey Mize. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
O'Neal Cruz, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Oh, 1 now. And a foul ball. Misses off the plate. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Got him. And there's 1 down.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Andrew McCutchen in the box now. No balls and a strike. Not close with that one, and that is ball 1. That one ripped. Back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Here's the Pirates lineup now. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
And right back to the mound. The throw to first, and they take care of Reynolds for the out. And that is that. Down in order go the Pirates. The Tigers coming up, no score. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Detroit, our starter in this one, Bailey Falter. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And there's 1 away.
Batting second.
Take a look at the lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Dylan Dingler.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close late game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Jahmai Jones in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And there's a foul ball.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Frazier under it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, left fielder.
Here's Riley Green. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Singy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that is out of play. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. And we're back. And the batter now, Spencer Horwitz.
Spencer Horwitz.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Horwitz, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Mize back to work. That one's in there. 0-1. And that's in for a strike. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Going to count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That's off the inside corner, and the count's even at 2. And downstairs.
Punch him out.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Stays alive. Line to left, and it goes just foul. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that one is lifted in the air. Green going after it. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Batting fifth, second baseman
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Out to short. A dive. He's got it. Throw to first. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Batting 7th, left fielder Adam Frazier.
2 on, 1 out. Adam Frazier, the next Pirate to hit. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Two on, 1 out. Hit in the air, left field. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. In there at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
1 ball.
This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Second inning here, no score. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. Pirates strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. He's there. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 5th, right fielder
Winsel Perez digs in now. A switch hitter batting right. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. Gets under it and pops it up. And that's foul. 1 down, base is empty. And that one missing low.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting 6th,
Now the 3rd baseman, Zach McKinstry. And there's a strike. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And 1 and 2.
That's inside.
Missed inside with the curve. Soft contact in the air, and that's a fair ball.
Batting 7th, catcher, Dylan Dingler.
And next up for the Tigers, Dylan Dingler.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently, under the Mendoza line so far this month.
In there at the knees, and that is strike one.
That's a ball.
McKinstry off of first with 2 away. That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's a strike. Hit in the air, center field. Cruz moving under it, makes the grab, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Detroit. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back at Comerica Park, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa to the plate.
Kiner-Falefa.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. That's hard hit on the line. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
So the lineup flips over. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Struck out swinging his first time.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neal. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal Cruz will never forget.
Meadows makes the grab, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Fly to center his first time. And ball 1. Comebacker to the mound. Gets it to first. That's the 3rd out. Bucks go down quietly, and we are still scoreless. Back here in Detroit, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Now it's going to be Parker Meadows.
0-1's the count.
Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1.
1 strike.
Fastball is outside. Ground ball right side. Gonzalez on the run, sent it over to first. Got him. Nice play.
Played that ball perfectly and got the throw off across his body as well as anybody could have. Any slower, and that was probably a hit.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Two outs, base is empty. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just gonna have to battle with 2 strikes.
That's down and in.
2-2 to count.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Bart collects, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Start of the 4th at the plate for Pittsburgh.
Right fielder,
Ryan Reynolds. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, these Pirates just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
The 0-2. Swings and misses, and one gone.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, Spencer Horwitz. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one lifted to left. Green on the move. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Nick Gonzalez will hit next. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a miss at a slider.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Popped up. Jones brings it in. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're midway in the 4th. We're tied 0-0. Ready to go.
Leading
Bottom
off
4.
for the
Here's
Tigers,
Jahmai Jones.
Second baseman, Jahmai Jones.
Pitch misses. 1-0.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Tosses to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder, Riley Green.
And up next for Detroit, Riley Green. Struck out looking at his first at bat.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swings and chases a low one there. Throw to first. Out on the drop. Third strike. 2 gone.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
First baseman, Spencer
Now
Torkelson.
here is Spencer Torkelson. Flied to right his first time.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Wenzel Perez getting ready to
Perez.
hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. Line drive. Cruz makes the play, and that'll do it. Tigers leave one, and we're still knotted at 0. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. This is Joey Bart. Mize back to work. That one misses. Ball 1. Tigers bullpen with some action. Will Vest, the closer of the staff, is throwing. And that one fouled off. Next offering upstairs. And that one fouled off. And now 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And he deals. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
A.J. Hinch makes another pitching change. Casey Mize is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching
Tommy
for the
Kahnle
Tigers.
gets the ball now.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Here's Adam Frazier. Fly to left his first time. Ball 1 there.
Ball 1.
Bart on at first. Nobody out. Grounder might be 2. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw and saved. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Now batting, third baseman, Key Brian Hayes.
I think he just rushed that one. Great chance to turn 2, and As an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited and forget to make the play one step at a time. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get none.
Substitution being made at first. Coming in as a pinch runner, Jared Triolo.
Jared Triolo.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. And he bunts, but that's foul. Strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One out. Runners at first and second. That missed by a lot. And now 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, 1 out. Right through there for a strike. And it remains 2-2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Cruz in the box now, takes strike 1. And strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Alexander Canario. He's out in left field getting loose there as he enters the game on defense now. So digging in, Zach McKinstry.
Third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Carmen Mlodzinski loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Barucki also getting ready. Cut on and lifted in the air. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, catcher Dylan.
Now at the plate, Dylan Dingler. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Close,
Nope.
but called a ball. And
Nope,
that
1-0.
is ball 1. That catches the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw
Throw
either.
that down.
Next offering misses. 2-1.
He hasn't fallen behind an account like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Headed towards the corner. Reynolds on the run. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And here's a 3-2. Up the middle. Tosses to first. Now 2 out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So here's Baez now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Slice to right, and it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and the potential go-ahead run stops at second base.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
And next to hit for Detroit, Parker Meadows. That's in there. It's 0-1. On the ground to third, Hayes. That ends the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we still have no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's
the
McCutchen.
designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And there's a ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
The pitch to McCutchen. And a ball evens the count.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there.
Right
Got the
fielder,
top of the ball a little
Reynolds.
bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Go ahead run on base. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. In for a strike, 0-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The 0-1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And fouled off.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Horwitz. 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. McCutchen at first, 1 gone. Next one is off the plate, and it's a ball and a strike.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That just misses, and that's ball 3.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stump. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Tommy Kahnle out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Will Vest.
Number 19.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Nick Gonzalez, the next to hit, 1 for 2. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Outside with a breaking ball. And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Two outs.
Yeah.
And a 3-1 on the way. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count, and he walked him. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Well, interesting. He went with the off-speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here's Joey Bart now. He's 2 for 2. That one ripped, but foul. First and second, 2 down. Outside low, and 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. Matt Gage getting loose for A.J. Hinch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Pop up here, third base side. Green going after it. And that's the 3rd out. Pirates strand a couple. Still no score.
That was an opportunity to do damage. He popped it up instead. Frustrating at bat. He'll be thinking about that one for a while.
Now pitching for
Back
Pittsburgh.
down for the bottom of the 6th.
Number
And there's a new
50.
pitcher on the mound. Carmen Mlodzinski.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Back to the top of the
Leading
order
off
now.
for the Tigers,
Gleyber Torres up to hit.
hitter, Gleyber Torres.
And that's downstairs. Ball 1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Second baseman, Jahmai Jones.
Now it's the second baseman, Jahmai Jones. First pitch misses. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Paul Skeens getting loose out there. Late on that fastball.
So hard to
I got
touch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Fought off foul. Got him looking, and there's 2 away.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call.
Now
I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it.
Riley
It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Riley Green now at the plate. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Trying to send this to extra innings. That one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Gonzalez pulls it down, and the inning is over. Top of inning number 7. Here's the left fielder, Alexander Canario.
Left fielder, Alexander Canario.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
The next pitch misses. 1-1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Up next for the Pirates, third baseman, Brian Hayes.
Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's outside, and that's ball 1. And that's a little bit high. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And that drops in for a strike. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Not close with that one. And now it's 3-2. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball 4, he walked him, and that'll keep the line moving.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Kiner-Falefa up to bat next, lays off for a ball.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering upstairs. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count is 2-2. The other way, Torkelson throws to second for 1. Over to first, safe.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they have runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. A little bit low. Ball 1. And that is out of play. The 1-1. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
With the go-ahead run at third, and here in extra innings. Two on, two outs. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
That's a ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Got him looking. Huge strikeout there. Bottom of the 7th. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Now 2-0. Swing and a foul out of play. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
The 2-2. And a good eye there.
That's a really good take.
Wenzel Perez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Now batting.
And now the right fielder, Wenzel Perez.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. With the winning run standing at second. Here the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
2 strikes.
Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. He circles the bases, and they will walk it off in extra innings.
walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Two 2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.